Good morning. Now today we will learn how to compute circular convolution using graphical method or concentric circle method. Now say xn and hn, these are two given discrete time sequences. Xn equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and hn equal to 2, 1, 1, 2. Now first of all we have to draw two circles of xn and hn. Now see, we have represented xn and hn in anti-clockwise direction: x0, x1, x2 and x3, and for hn h0, h1, h2 and h3. x0 equal to 0, x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to 2 and x3 equal to 3. Here this one is x0, x1, x2, x3, h0, h1, h2 and h3. Now this is the formula for computing the convolution. Ym is equal to summation n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x1 n into x2 m minus n. Now here capital N is equal to 4 because there are 4 samples in each of the sequences: 1, 2, 3 and 4. N equal to 4. So Ym will be equal to n equal to 0 to n minus 1. So that will be equal to 3 because m ranges from 0 to n minus 1, or m equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1, that is 3. So the result of our circular convolution, that is Ym, it will be equal to, within second brackets, y0, y1, y2 and y3. Now see, here we have represented hn in clockwise direction. So we have written h of minus n. So for clockwise direction h0, first h0, then h1 will be along the clockwise direction, h of 1, then h of 2, then h of 3. This is because for y equal to 0 we have to put m equal to 0, so that will reduce to h of minus n. So that will be equal to the product of xn and anticlockwise h of minus n. So see, first of all we have drawn the x circle inside and the h circle outside. See, here we have represented x0, x1, x2 and x3. This is in anti-clockwise direction for x of n. And we have represented h of minus n in the outer circle. See here, h of 0 is here, then we have to move along clockwise direction, h of 1, then move further clockwise direction to get h of 2, then move along further in clockwise direction to get h of 3. So we have written the values of h0, h1, h2 and h3. Now see, we have just multiplied x0 with h0. 0 into 2 equal to 0. X of 1 1, x of 1 1, h of 3 2. So 1 into 2 will get 2. X of 2 2, h of 2 1. So 2 into 1 we will get 2. X of 3 3, h of 1 1. We will get 3 into 1 equal to 3. So y of 0 will be equal to 0, then plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. So 0 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3, that will give us 7. Now in next step we have to find y of 1. Now see, y of 1, here in place of m we have to write 1. So h will be equal to h of 1 minus n. So 1 minus n, the h circle will be shifted by one position along the clockwise direction. So see, the x circle is constant as it is, x of 0, x of 1, x of 2 and x of 3. Now here in the previous step, here there was h of 0. Now we have to find out h of 1 minus n. So it has shifted, h of 0 has been shifted by one position in this point. So h of 0 will now be here. So h of 0, then along the clockwise direction we will get h of 1, then h of 2, then h of 3. Now see, in the similar fashion we have multiplied the elements, the adjacent elements. 0 into 1 will equal to 0, 1 into 2 equal to 2, 2 into 2 equal to 4, 3 into 1 equal to 3. So we have written 2 plus 0 plus 3 plus 4, 2 plus 0 plus 3 plus 4, 2 plus 3 5 plus 4 9. So we have obtained y of 1 equal to 9. Very similarly, now here we have to find out y of 2. Therefore in place of m we have to write h of 2 minus n. So the circle h of n will be shifted in anticlockwise direction by two position. So instead of here, h of 0 will start from this point. So here h of 0, then along the clockwise direction h of 1, then h of 2 and h of 3. Similarly, by multiplying the adjacent elements we have obtained 6 0 1 4. So 5 plus 6 11. So we have obtained y of 2 equal to 11. In the last step we have to obtain y of 3. So in place of m we have written 3 minus n. So hn will be shifted along the anticlockwise direction by 3 positions. So here, instead of here, initially h0 was here, then first position, second position, third position. Now by shifting of 3 positions towards the anticlockwise direction, h0 will start from here. So h0, h1, h2 and h3. Similarly multiply the adjacent elements and you will get 6 0 1 2. So 6 0 1 and 2. So 6 plus 2 8 plus 1 9 plus 0 equal to 9. So we have obtained y of 3 is equal to 9. Therefore we can write ym equal to, within second brackets, y0, y1, y2 and y3. So that is equal to 7, 9, 11, 9. So this is the circular convolution of two discrete time sequences xn and hn.